So I'm going to insert a picture here in the video here in a second, and that picture is the steering link for my Mustang here. And when you see the picture you'll understand, but that's stainless steel. Well, here, just look at the picture. That steering linkage connects on vertical splines on the rack and pinion steering mechanism. And when I put it all together, I tried to line up the tires and the steering wheel and everything, but I got it wrong. And so the steering wheel, when you're going straight down the road, is not square. Let me let this traffic get by and I'll show you. So what I've got to do is I had to come up with a way to adjust that. I've tried twice to eyeball it, and it just hasn't worked. So, okay. All right, you can see that this road is pretty straight. Now look at my steering wheel. Okay, so I'm sitting still on this straight back road. You can see it's pretty straight. And I got the car as straight as I could and held it that way, and then I stopped, and you can see that my steering wheel is not, you know, it should be more like that than like that. And now I've moved it. But so I did this before I picked up the camera to make sure it was going to work. So you see that. So I'm right at about just under 10 degrees, between 8 and 9 degrees of tilt to the steering wheel. So now I can loosen that. Linkage that goes through the rack and pinion steering mechanism and move it the 8 degrees and get the steering wheel to line up. I've been to a couple of shops for a state inspection or something like that, and they wanted to do a front end alignment because the steering wheel was off, but that's not what it is. So I'll get it fixed up. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to correct that steering gear. So I've got the hood open for some light down there. Oh, there's my new TV gauge. I've never been happy with the TV setting. TV stands for throttle volume, and it's the kick-down pressure for passing gear in the transmission, but it affects other parts of the transmission as well, but that's another video. Let's go over here. So you remember I had there's the tilt meter taped to the steering wheel, and the steering wheel is turned to the left, and of course you remember it needed to be corrected to the left, so pay no attention to that. It still needs to go 8 degrees to the left. Now we come over here, and let me go underneath. Okay, so here we are under the car, and you can see the steering gear. Let me see if I can get my hand up in there while I'm I don't know if I can do this or not. Anyway, you can see those nuts that are on the side of the links is what holds it all together. And so the nut tightens down. It's an Allen head that loosens that up. Anyway, I have to loosen both of those, the upper and the lower, and then slide the whole thing off of this spline shaft where it goes into the I can never remember the name of that thing. Rack and pinion, the spline shaft where it goes into the rack and pinion, and then I can rotate it and get it where I need it to be, and then slide it all back together. It's not hard, it's just a little difficult to get to. Okay, I know it'd be real easy just to straighten out the steering wheel and say, there it is, it's fixed, but it is. The car tracks straight now with the steering wheel there, and so it actually is fixed. That's good to go, and on to the next thing, whatever that may be. Well, I think the TV I think the TV cable adjustment is the next thing. Catch you later.